haven't vlogged in a while. I keep telling myself that I need to just talk to the camera, like, always, just so I can, document my life and, like, how I'm feeling and shit, but I keep forgetting. And whenever I do remember to do it, I'm, like, too fucking sad to talk. Like, right now, I feel very insecure and just kind of alone. I feel really lonely. Really want to self-harm, honestly. And, like, I'm just not doing well. I haven't been doing well for the past few weeks. I've been isolating, and when I isolate, I feed myself all these lies, and eventually, I start to believe them because I don't have anyone around to reassure me of the truth, I guess. I've got two really amazing people in my life, and they're really good at reassuring me, and they're always there for me. But when I isolate from them, they're not there to reassure me, and I kind of feel like an annoying friend. I feel like an annoying girlfriend, and I just feel annoying and like I'm just a burden, and like people are getting real sick of my shit. Kind of the same thing as always, and it's never gonna change, it's never gonna get better. When I feed myself all these lies, eventually I believe them. And I believe that I'm really annoying and that I'm just bothering people. I've got a lot to say about Jerry because he's 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 kind of scared that I'm moving because that's going to leave him homeless, and he's kind of taking a lot of drastic measures to, I guess, like, not prevent me from leaving, but kind of just make me do whatever he wants, I guess. And that's been really hard for me to deal with. But, like, I have so much to say about him that, like, I can't just sit down and talk about it. I think I have to, like, write up a script of a sort, or, like, a bunch of bullet points or something, and kind of do it as I think about it, because if I sit down and talk about it right now, I'm going to miss a lot of things, and I'm not going to say things right. I've made, like, 3 or 4 videos about him, and I guess I'm just not comfortable with any of them. I leave out a lot of really important details, and I don't, like, say what I need to say. And I don't really get out how I'm feeling, Like, I kind of just talk about him. I don't express how I'm feeling, I guess. So that's going to be a really long process, making a video about him, because I have a lot to say. It's just getting to the point where he's damaging me more than Randy ever did. And, like, it's really breaking me, and, like, there's nothing I can do about it, because he has the upper hand. He has a lot of leverage, and I have to do everything that he says. I have to do everything that he wants me to do. Otherwise, I'm gonna suffer. And I don't mean, like, just suffer. I mean, like, life's gonna be more than fucking difficult. Yeah, I don't know why I brought this up. I shouldn't have brought this up. I'll have to talk about it in another video. I'm kind of just all over the place. I'm really upset with just how I've been and how I've been treating my friends, and I don't want to feel this way anymore, and I'm really scared about the move. And all of this is just becoming really overwhelming for me. I have a lot of work that I need to do, and with holidays coming up, Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, and football season is ending, so like we've got a lot of big games at the bar and shit, so like I've got a lot of work to do at the bar. I have a lot of work to do here at home. I still have all of this stuff that I need to finish making and selling. I have a lot of art and clothes that I need to make and sell. And I have a lot of furniture that I need to get rid of. So I have this giant bag full of fabric, and I use that fabric for like dolls and clothes and stuff. This is the pile of clothes that I'm currently working on, and then I have another pile right there. So that's kind of a lot of stuff. It's kind of all just a mess. I've got a couple patches here. I made this one. Well, I didn't make that, but yeah. Those, like, packages right there, that's what I make my patches out of. I've got another pile of patches here. Big bag full of them. And I'm beginning to do embroidery. This is the anarchy symbol. This is not an anarchy symbol. There's a difference. This box right here is a lot more clothes that I have to work on. This is a box full of art stuff. That box is practically empty. That's, what is that? Oh, stuff I'm taking with me. Lots of art stuff up there. Bunch of yarn, string and stuff. Clothes that just don't fit me right now. And then a lot more clothes that just don't fit me right now. Same with that. Literally nothing fits me right now. Today I bribed Jerry to work for me. I gave him $40 to go to work for me. And I spent my day, I actually didn't sit in bed for once. I did a little bit of work, and I painted some pictures. I painted some pictures for my family. It's their Christmas gift. And it spells out unity. Here's the U. It's backwards, I think. N-I-T-Y.
Yep, there you go. It spells unity.
Unity? Mm-hmm. Each one for each of my family members. So, my stepdad, my stepbrother, my blood brother, my sister, and my mom. They're not done yet. I literally just started them. I still have a lot of work to do. While I was painting, I was pretty sure I was having an electrical fire. I'm still not sure what happened. I have no idea where that came from, but I was sitting there and like all of a sudden something smelled like it was burning. And it wasn't like burnt hair or burnt food or anything like that. It was like so it was like a circuit fire. It smelled like it was coming from right next to me, so I immediately freaked out and just unplugged everything. And then I smelled all of the outlets, and I smelled like all of my electronics and everything, and I couldn't find where it was coming from. I didn't find a source. But my entire room was like kind of foggy a little, and I was just freaking out, hyperventilating. I don't handle those situations well. I'm terrified of house fires. I'm terrified of like just being home alone and something crazy like that happening, because I just don't handle them well. My first reaction was just immediately to start panicking and running around the apartment like, what the fuck do I do? Like, I need to focus on calming myself down. I can't fucking handle a fire right now. Like, if there actually was a fire, I probably wouldn't have handled it well. Like, I'm not good at thinking quick when tragic situations like that happen, like, I kind of just freeze and make a lot of mistakes and don't do anything right. This actually just reminded me of something. A couple days ago, there was this person criticizing me for getting raped and not doing something about it, not fighting for my life. They were like, you know, if you were actually in that situation, you would have fought. You would have been willing to risk your life in order to prevent that from happening. And I'm like, no, dude, that's normal for me. Whenever I'm in tragic situations, I freeze. Like, there was one time I almost got hit by a car and I stood there. Why didn't I move out of the way? I don't fucking know. I just stood there. And, I've been in car accidents and I fucking froze. I didn't do anything about it. Like, I have been in so many fucking tragic situations and I just don't move. So, I mean, I don't know. I just had to put that in there. I'm editing this video and it just reminded me of when that person said that, and I'm just like, bitch, not everybody's fucking like that. Not everybody fights for their fucking life. Not everybody's smart like that. But yeah, that's what I did today, and I'm kind of coming down from a depressive, manic episode. It lasted for like a week or two. Everything that my mind would tell me, I would believe it, and if I feel like inadequate or like people don't care about me, I really believe it, and like it just starts feeding itself until I just start pushing myself away from everyone, and I'm like, I'm such a fuck up, I'm such a piece of shit, and like, you hate me so much and you think I'm annoying. Then when I distance myself and I begin to isolate, that just gets worse, and I don't handle being alone well when I'm that insane and vulnerable, I guess. So I'm isolating, and then when I'm isolating, I feel super alone, and then I feel like people don't care about me, but like, I was the one who pushed myself from them, so I'm not sure why I feel that way, you know? But yeah, I guess I'm not feeling that way anymore, at least not today. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But my moods have just been so out of control. Literally just like 3 weeks ago, I was having an up manic episode, and I was feeling super hyperactive and happy and just felt on top of the world and like I could accomplish anything. And that's when I did like all of this work in like just a couple days, and I cleaned my apartment, and I did a bunch of clothes all in one day, and made a bunch of sales in one day, and then I edited and filmed a shit ton of videos in one day because I was actually feeling alright. And then I just crashed out of nowhere, and then it just suddenly dropped like hell, and it was bad. I was very suicidal for the first time in a while, and yeah, it was intense. I relapsed in self-harm last night, and now today I feel okay for how I've been feeling for the past week or two. I'm not really used to being this open with the camera anymore because I just don't like talk to my camera anymore. I'm pretty sure like the last time I filmed a vlog was like September. You guys don't know what I'm going through right now, and frankly it's too much to talk about at the moment. I'll have to sit down and do like a rant video about what's going on with me, but considering everything I'm going through, I'm handling it all pretty okay. I don't know. I guess just a lot of people in my situation probably wouldn't be handling this as well as I am. This video will probably be uploaded like way after Christmas, so it's probably gonna be like very fucking delayed. But it's still relevant, and it's very necessary for me to make this video and to post it anyway because my feelings matter, even if it's in the past. I believe by the time I get around to editing this video, it'll probably be like by the time I'm out in my new life. But we'll see. Speaking of my new life, kind of just waiting around for things to happen. Can't really do anything right now. I still have yet to go to my doctor and get shots for Mexico. I have to get my cats to the vet and everything else. It's a long process. Also, Delta called me today and told me that the times changed for my flight, so that's awesome. I really hate it when that happens. I already have a lot of anxiety about airports and airplanes, so that kind of just like made it worse. So that's dope. But yeah, I'll check back in later. I just needed to vent for a minute because I'm really upset and I have no one else to talk to. So with the whole Jerry thing, I've been saving like weed and kratom and all these other things to bribe him for when he starts getting pissy and starts abusing me. So I'm like, well, I'll just give him these things so he can stop abusing me so that I don't have to keep giving him money because I don't have enough money to give him because I need to save that money. Well, today he asked me for $40 and I was like, well, I mean, I can't give you any money, but here I can give you some weed or something. And he started yelling at me, well, I worked for the money. But the thing is that he doesn't understand is that he works so that he can live here. But he doesn't see it that way. So he started screaming at me, saying I worked for the money, and ended up abusing me until I said, fine, take $40, I don't care, because I just can't do this anymore. Because if I say no, he will start abusing me and threatening me and all this other lovely shit. So, yeah. That's my day today, and I just want to fucking kill myself.